Nah, nigga, don't be waiting on me, nigga. You talk about
Okay. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? We live, Joe. We are live. Live in the building. Let me turn down the music. I want to make sure people in the audience can hear me though. So let me just turn that off. Okay. Okay. Bet. Uh-oh. What did I say I was gonna call this? I said it was
hot in
the
the kitchen.
hot in the kitchen. The hot in the kitchen stream.
Told your ass I remember shit. Your ass a little slow.
Hold up.
Hey, nigga,
Okay.
don't be recording my voice.
No, I wasn't. I actually I'm just playing the
I'm just
YouTube
talking
on. I'm
shit,
just.
nigga. I don't give a fuck if you record. The world got to hear what I got to say.
Oh gosh. Anyways, I made like a little thumbnail. Let me hold on. Guys, if y'all in the chat, y'all already know what's up. Hit that like button, spam it for me. Give me a couple likes. But I don't know if you saw that thumbnail, Joe. You probably didn't. But
Nah, because I'm on my phone. I don't know how to work this that much on this.
okay, so yeah, it's a couple things that man I think we should talk about. This will really get hot in the kitchen, I think. Get really heated. You know what I'm saying? I don't like for instance, I don't know if you've heard, we're just gonna jump straight into it, but did you hear about what's that dude's name? The basketball player, the former NBA player, and his wife just played him?
I
What's
can't
his name?
recall.
Hold on. Let me see.
Don't start
I got
searching
it.
some shit you don't know nothing about, and we're gonna be talking about some shit you don't know nothing about.
No, because I got the clips. We're gonna watch the clips. Um, damn, can't believe I forgot his name. I think it's like Joe Smith or something like that. Hold up, it's like a hey, what's happening, Marlene? What's happening, Janet? Uh-oh. Jordan timed out, so we got to get him back in the house. I don't know what's going on with him. But how you guys doing? Long time no see. We're back. Had to get some things updated and upgraded. You know what I'm saying? I know it's super late. Oh, here he is. Let's bring Joe back up here.
Timed out for a minute. I'm about to try to put this on my laptop so I don't have to keep looking at my phone.
Yeah, you should. Look, all you have to do is just copy the link that I sent to your text and just send it to your email, and then then you can just click on that link from your laptop, and then it'll open it up.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I was getting a lot of emails. Let me see if I can put these up. Oh, finally, I can display my chat. Finally. Yeah, I was getting a lot of emails from everyone saying, "Hey Neil, where you been? You know, we miss your lives and stuff like that." Shout out to Deborah. But ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot been going on. You know what I mean? This world is just it's going crazy, right? But I'm so happy you guys are still here, my loyal listeners. We the thinking, the three of us. But there's some things I wanted to cover. And while Joe is getting his technical difficulties together, I want to pull up these clips. I'm going to make sure I'm ready for him when he comes back. Let's see, huh? Which one is it? How you guys been? I mean, how's life treating you? Everything's fine. I mean, everything's going good, or everything's going abysmally bad? Is everything going terrible right now? I mean, you can be honest with me. So I understand. Now we got to get Savage back on. They demonetized her and wiped her content. Yeah, that happened the first time to her, but did it happen again? Did she get demonetized again? That'll be terrible. Okay, here we go. So we got that one. Listen, guys, I'm glad you guys are here in the chat. I am going to share this and I'm going to play this, and I want y'all to let me know if the audio is coming through. Yeah, people are crazy. We got the war going on in Israel. We've got Biden being, he's essentially being charged. Well, he's not being charged, but he's being investigated for his felonious activities with his son. We've got Trump. What's going on with Trump? God, they're throwing everything at him. The kitchen sink, right? They're throwing everything at Trump. But I believe he's going to prevail. He is going to prevail. I don't care. What else we got going on? We got marriages declining. I mean, you guys already know I talk about that ad nauseum. I just listen. I think it's a vital topic to talk about. I just, and look, I may be rehashing at times, but I think it's just so important because amidst all of the chaos, amidst all of the media gossip and all the drama, we still have to remember who we are as a people. And remember, any great society, community functions and runs on the backbone of the family. That's what it all. Listen, that's ultimately what it all comes down to. All the chaos you see that's running amok right now, it's because we have no family structure. We lack personal accountability, and we are completely devoid of purpose and meaning as a human species. Completely. That's my conclusion. I'm just one man with an opinion, right? And of course, we lack God. I mean, that's the number one thing. But you guys already know. Let me get these. I'm sorry, guys. I think my friend Joe is functionally illiterate when it comes to technology, which no shade. A lot of us are, but okay, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna share this screen. I'm so happy I can post the chats on the screen. This was my issue before. The most I got was 30 days. How's things over at the Too Strong Army? You guys still tuning in? Those guys are always going strong. Shout out to Too Strong. Let's see. All right, let me present this. This is just a casual stream, guys. I mean, I may be a little bit sporadic on this particular show, but I wanted to get on here, catch up with things, you know what I'm saying? Tap in with the folks, see how you guys are doing. So if it seems like I'm just kind of like in and out and a little bit all over the place, forgive me. All right, let's see. I think this might be it. No, that's not it. That's not it. All right, there it is. Oh, Queen Bee. She's still going strong too, huh? Nice. All right, let's see. All right, guys, I'm going to play this audio. Please let me know if it comes through, okay? Please let me know.
Honestly, this gonna be the last time that I even talk about the good morning stuff. I don't care who make a video to it. I don't care who got another comment. I won't be answering.
Can you guys put a 1 in the chat if you all can hear that? If not, just let me know so I can get this all adjusted before he get back and start whining. Another day, another dollar. Holla. Oh, nice. It's coming through great. Perfect. You mean to tell me I'm actually going to have an entire show run functionally and proper without any sort of technical difficulties this time? I'm flabbergasted. Fantastic. All right, let's see what he's doing here. See what I'm saying? Oh, there he is. Black folks. They always running late. Why is black folks always running late, Joe? Can you hear me? You gotta unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Your mic is muted. Hey Donna, how are you? Long time no see. I was just telling Janet and Marlene and who else? I forgot who else. Well, yeah. Janet and Marlene. I was just telling them what's been going on. Joe, can you hear me? I can't hear you. Your mic is still muted. You have to unmute your mic. Figure out how to unmute your mic.
I was waiting until I got my.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. I was a little concerned about you, Jake.
No, you see these. Hey, let's start the story. Usually it said Joe hide in the kitchen. Look, these raggedy ass headphones, niggas. No, look. You, I'm gonna put it to the camera. You will look, nigga. So, nigga, I was at my boy's house. What?
Oh
I
gosh.
say about 13 months ago, and I say about maybe 11 months ago, and this nigga wanted to sell these headphones for $5, trying to get his motherfucking crack. You know, trying to get his fix, right? I said, man, I looked at these headphones. I said, I just gave this nigga a plate. It was like close to Thanksgiving. Yeah. That's why I said it's about whatever time, whatever. But I said, man, I give you $5, but I really. He said, I ain't got no charger or nothing. He said, nah, but they some good headphones. I don't know what they called. I said, all right, man. I gave the nigga $5, right? Nigga, I take a shit the next day. Nigga, I'm on my phone. Just let me look at the model number and the name of this Sennheiser. Nigga, PSX.
Joe, I don't know what are you talking about right now?
The headphones. The ones I was just talking about.
You bought some headphones off of a crackhead?
Yes, listen to the story.
Oh,
For a crackhead
Lord.
for $5, right? And look, nigga took a shit the next day, looked on the motherfucking toilet, looked at the model number and all that. Nigga, these bitches is $350 headphones for $5. And these the ones I just had to connect when I'm talking to you right now.
Are they Bluetooth headphones?
Yeah, nigga, do you see a wire hanging from me, motherfucker? I ain't the
No,
feds.
I do not. I didn't notice.
That's what I was trying to tell you. You don't be paying attention, man.
Well, they look cheap.
And that was the whole point of the story.
Oh,
whole point of the story for $5. Nigga told the nigga I look like some Five Below headphones, and gave the nigga $5, and they actually looked it up. And these bitches noise canceling, 4 motherfucking mics noise canceling. Nigga, these bitches is the truth. These bitches last 3 days after full charge.
Oh man, that's bad news.
No, that's good news, nigga. look, I can mute you by boop right there. Mute your ass. Boop. Nigga, I'm back on.
Listen, Joe. I'm about to play this clip, man. I gotta go run, and I have to run upstairs real quick. But I'm gonna play this clip, and when I come back, we're gonna react to it. All right?
Who is we? I don't even know how many people we got on here.
Can you see this? Can you see this screen that I'm sharing right now?
I said yes. I said
yeah. We got Donna in the house. What's happening, Donna? We got Donna. We got Marlene. We got Janet in the house.
Who else talking?
We got Bad News. I agree. We got Ruth in the house. What do you mean? Who else is talking? I'm about to play a video. I'm about to play this clip, and I'm about to run upstairs really quick. I just need you to listen to it and tell me what you think when I come back. All right. Because I've already seen the clip, so you check it out real quick and let me know what you think.
Nigga, I said all right.
Can you hear it?
I am a liberal white woman.
Yes.
We are.
Okay, I'm gonna start it over. All right, everyone in the chat, you guys watch this video, and I'm be right back.
A damn thing, nothing. I expect nothing of you because you have never given me anything. I can't trust you, okay?
I am a liberal white woman. We are absolutely the most dangerous women out there. We are the most dangerous women that exist because we want to think that we are better.
White women have abused us our whole lives. Why do we have to hold your hand? Can't we just tell you, hey, you guys have hurt us. This is what you've done. Now make it right.
I have this discussion with people that I know, friends, lawyers, everybody, and they'll say, well, Regina, you know, there are some good white people. And I'll go, well, what have the good white people been doing for the last 450 years? What have you been doing? Obviously, it's not enough because nothing has changed.
So I want a show of hands of everyone at this table who is racist.
Joe,
I'm here.
So I saw
I'm
a couple
listening
people
to the
surprised
clip.
that I raised my hand.
Okay.
When I said that I was racist, I am racist against Black people. So it's
No, you just
institutional.
replayed it, right?
Indians are institutionally racist against Black people.
I don't see color. I don't see. So how she said, I'm blinded to color. Like it doesn't faze me at all. We all, when we bleed red.
I'm just going to drop the bomb here. That's white supremacy. Color blindness is white supremacy.
All right, let's see. We can stop right there. Do you agree with that, Joe? Do you believe when people say they don't see color, that is racist? When they say I don't judge people by their color, I judge them by their, who they are individually, their content of the character.
What the fuck she said is not racist, because it's not racist if that's how she got raised and that's how she do. Nigga, when a motherfucker is only taught racism, they're not born racism. So if she says she can't see colors, bitch, either colorblind or she trying to promote something that she's not. If you say that, sometimes people portray it as racism because it's like, oh, I don't see colors, but you still want to talk shit. Or it's to the point where I don't see colors and they're diversitized, or they was like, I'm racist, just like the motherfuckers raised their hands in that goddamn clip.
All right, let me put it rest.
Your kids to be colorblind. Do not talk about colorblindness. Don't say that I don't see the color of your skin and we cut ourselves open, it's bleeding red.
If you're going to cry, leave the table and go into the living room there.
It's right there.
When a white woman starts crying, what happens?
All the attention is to the white woman.
When I was in Charleston, South Carolina last summer, I get into my lift and the guy turned around and looked at me and he said, lady, he goes, I hate to have to say this to you, but if I get pulled over, you're just another black woman. And he's black. And he said, put your hands up, do as they say, do not make any trouble.
He actually told you that.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, dear God.
Of course.
That's the life he lives.
And
And
so-
that's his reality.
But that's
insane.
But
That's his reality.
Anger.
She's worried that her kids are going to die.
I cannot remember a time that I have not woken up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat. I want to ask also to stop acting shocked. So part of white feminism.
Gosh, I think a lot of this is just pearl clutching. This is why people walk around like they do, fearing that the white man, the boogeyman, is going to come out and oppress them. This is that fear mongering, stoking the flames in the fire. That's all it is, man.
You think that, or just you say that, so is that the same reference you would use as white women when they see a nigga back in the day, a little bit more or less likely now to clench their purse thinking they gonna rob them?
What do you mean? If I see a Negro, like, give me the context. You talking about if they're walking on the sidewalk and
Yeah, like, no, back in the day, like, racism, how white people, mostly women, see a black guy back in the day. I say give it about this rewind 20 years ago compared to now. So just to give it some context.
racism 20 years ago. What is that? 20 years ago is 2000.
Right. So think about 2000, about niggas walking around and seeing women clutch their purse.
Women do that already. Doesn't matter if they're white. Black women do it too.
We talking about the whole concept of what they was just talking about, racism, right?
I know, but I'm saying anybody would have that perception, I think, about majority black people or black men, and for example, is because of the stigma that's already placed on us.
Right. So to put it in context to the video you just showed, I said, what is the percentage, or I should have said percentage, so your ass will see what the fuck I'm saying, of how many times do you see that versus now 20 years ago?
How many times do I see it now? I mean, I don't see it that often. I don't see it at all.
Right. Okay. Now listen. And then back in the day, what she say in that video? Talking about black, like, dog, this is the point of that video. Do you see the percentage of now? Am I racist because of this back in the day? But now it's 2024 or about to be 20, you know what I'm saying? It's like the shit about racism scaled down. So back in the 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s, definitely 10s, like racism and all that shit. But now think about motherfucking this world and the way that it evolved now. Nigga, you got niggas on the field, you got niggas on the field, you got niggas on the court, you got niggas on the court, you got niggas on the field, you got niggas on the court. I'm just talking about 6 sports. Couple niggas on the ice. Compared to what racism now, motherfuckers just prejudice, bro. It ain't even about racism.
Yeah, that's what I totally agree with that. I think people have prejudices towards other people, and I think that's perfectly fine. I mean, look, you're not supposed to prejudge someone until you actually get to know them. You know, you don't want to broadly paint everyone with the same brush, because theoretically everyone, I mean, you know, generally speaking, everyone's different. But I just think when there's a high proportion of criminality for a particular group, it's only natural that people are going to associate, okay, see a black man, damn, might get jacked, might get robbed.
But do you feel like that you will get robbed?
If depending on where I'm at, east side of Detroit,
east side of Detroit, on the
Chicago,
steal your car central, yeah.
You know it.
Dog, I saw some videos like nigga, like it was on the Fox News too in Detroit, but in Ann Arbor, talking about motherfuckers coming from Ann Arbor. And white lady is like, yeah, I just was going to meet somebody and I just stopped to look at my phone and motherfucker put the gun in my fucking head. And I was like, give me your car, get the fuck out. I'm gonna kill you or I'm taking your car. She said, I just said, yeah, take it. But it's like, yeah, niggas do that nigga shit. Right?
Yep.
White people do that white people shit. Guess what? Niggas is killing niggas more than anybody else.
Yep, there you go.
Mexicans are helping each other more in the world than anybody. As family, familiar. The
85% of black men are killed by other black men.
You know what our statistic, Neil? You know what? They said I'll be 38, born in 85. A statistic. You know how they do those questionnaires is like you take all these questions and it'll predict the year that you'll die. And I was scared, motherfuckers. We had to piece it back in the day, old school shit. Nigga, I did that. It was 200 motherfucking answer question. They said 2067. I was like, nigga, I got some.
That
was the prediction of what they said. That's the prediction of what they said. 2067.
How old will you be at that? How old will you be in 2067? How old would you be?
If I'm 38, that is 2023, 67. That's what, 34 more years that's like what, 74, 76, something like that.
Dang. That's incredible. That means you will beat the odds, because typically black men die off earlier.
I just want to see my son graduate high school. And a lot of motherfuckers shouldn't put a mark on that. Like, at least you're supposed to live life and to the fullest. You want to see your son go to college. I want to see my son graduate high school.
Well, that's the thing.
I'm going to start there as a black man.
But that's the thing. That's the thing when you have people who would tell your son, what's the point of pursuing your goals and furthering your future when the white man is just going to take it from you in the first place? Why would you even want to instill that type of message in your son, so that way he'll grow up and think like, what's the point of even, I mean, there's no incentive for me to even better my life, because what's the point? I'm already oppressed.
But who said that's what I was instilling to him? I'm saying it's good that you're there as the father to instill principles and values in him. But in a society that we're in today, they're pushing this narrative that black people are perpetually oppressed, and that the white man has always got their foot on their neck, and there's no sense of even doing anything, because whatever you do, the white man is just going to capitalize on it, and you're oppressed.
eternally.
Yeah, but see, and I get that for back in the day and all that shit, but it's to the point where, like, even if motherfuckers is racism, there's too many motherfucking options and resources for a motherfucker to be complaining about what the next white man's gonna do. Nigga, like, just like right now in Washington County, motherfuckers sit here talking about they starving, they ain't got no food. Nigga, all you gotta do is say you're homeless and go to motherfucking DHS to get a bridge card. You're gonna at least get almost 200 a month if you homeless anyway. And then they got food banks all through this bitch from the north, west, east, and the south side. Nigga, where you can get free pantries, Hope Clinic, dentists, and all that shit. Niggas be complaining about shit that they can use if they use the resources around their community. So niggas can't get mad. So niggas can't get mad about talking about what a next motherfucker say or a next nigga gonna do if you're not using the resources that's out for you, even if they do it to you.
So basically what you're trying to say is that oppression isn't real.
For what? You have too many opportunities for you not to feel it.
The white man is not an obstacle for anyone to succeed.
No, I'm not saying it's not an obstacle, but it'd be different from a motherfucker that ain't exhausted all their options. So now, if you exhaust all your options, meaning that you're here, you can't get no bridge card, you can't get no Social Security, you can't get no housing, you can't get Section 8, you can't get nothing, you can't even get in the shelter. That's one thing. And now, if you exhausted all of your options, what, you gonna still blame it on a white man? Nah, you gotta think about reevaluate your life and see why you can't do that.
That's
if
great.
You didn't went through all that shit, where in your life did you fuck up to the point where you exhausted all of your options?
Personal accountability. See, that's what I'm talking about. Personal responsibility, personal accountability. I think that's what a lot of people lack today. That's why they're so quick to blame externalities, outside forces for their downfalls, when you just need to look at yourself and figure out what it is about yourself that's preventing you from going forward. And I like that notion of exhausting all your resources. I totally agree with you. So you believe you believe as I do. Racism is not an obstacle.
It's not if you exhausted all your options. I mean, then how can you still blame it on racism? You can't no more. We here. Niggas done made it. Everybody done made it. That shit's over with, nigga.
You said everyone made it, huh?
Everybody made it, nigga. This the home of the free, nigga. Just like, nigga, you growing up, nigga, you go to the motherfucking gas station, you see all these Arabics, and every 7 years they change the owner so they ain't got to pay taxes. Switch it, and that's why it's different owner, but it's the same stuff.
Hold up. So Ruth Ann says the elites are the oppressors, the media, and all that join them. You agree with that?
Say it again.
Ruth Ann, excuse me, I'm sorry, Ruth Ann. It's Ruth Ann Marie. She says the elites are the oppressors, the media, and all that join them. So she's saying that the elites run the show.
Who are the elites?
The higher upper echelon, the people who behind the curtains is actually calling all the shots.
Exactly. So
the dark shadows.
If you behind the curtains, nigga, it don't matter if you white, black, yellow, brown. Nigga, behind the curtains, niggas is puppet masters out here. So it don't even matter, right? And that goes back to your racism thing. Nigga, you have too many options. Too many options.
Okay, so look, I'm about to put this next little video on. I need to hear your thoughts on this because it kind of blew my mind. I didn't even think it was possible, but it is possible considering that it's 2023 and everything's possible.
Did I blow your mind about the shit I said?
Not yet. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. All right, here we go. So this girl right here, in chat, everyone in the chat, I want you guys to listen up to this. This is absolutely the most ridiculous. She's naive you might have ever heard in your entire life. This is going to actually be quite scary and quite nerve-wracking because this is how far we've gone into stupidity. So watch this.
My guy. So let's talk about where the word good morning originated from.
Oops.
Good morning. All right, so during slavery times, when the women used to mourn about their child being taken away and sold to a different slave master, or if one of the family members did something that resulted into them getting whipped or killed, most of these things used to happen in the evening time when a child was sold off or somebody was getting whipped for something. The black women used to cry all night behind it. Not even just the women, the black people in general, all the black slaves, male or female. When something happened to a family member or a close friend or anything, they used to cry all night behind it. And when the slaves used to cry about what happened all night long, the white slave masters, the oppressors, will wake up in the morning time and they'll tell the slaves, did you have a good morning? Basically, did you have a good cry out? Did you do enough crying last night because of what happened to their family member a day prior? So the white oppressors came up with good morning as a mockery towards black people during the slavery times when they used to cry and mourn and grieve over what happened to somebody when they was whipped or killed or taken off to another plantation. So it was their way to make fun of the black slaves crying that night prior. So they would ask them, did you have a good morning? Did you have a good cry? And they would laugh about it. So that was their way of being funny towards the black slaves when they would cry all night about somebody that was hung, somebody that was killed. That was their way to make fun.
All right. That's enough of that. What's your thoughts on that, Mr. Joe Curry? Talk to me. Can you hear me? You muted your mic, my friend. You muted your mic.
Man, I ain't fucking retarded, nigga. I know how to motherfucking work my shit. Like,
right,
damn,
well,
can I take a breath and pause? Fuck that shit.
What you mean?
Good morning. We could even do it like the Tyler Perry. Good morning. You could take it just like the word nigger. And took it to nigga. Good morning. Just take it to something positive.
Hey, Joe, the chat wants you on the screen, man. You gonna get on?
Why I gotta be on screen? Ain't nobody else on the screen.
Me and you are on screen. Yes,
I'm
just you and me.
right here.
Hey,
look, the reason I muted my shit because I'm over here watching the Lakers, and between this talking and all this shit, watching the game.
Oh, okay. Well, what's the Lakers?
I can multitask. Lakers, they down 48-61 to the Clippers halftime.
You remember Derek DP? Tall white guy?
No.
Went to Pioneer, played basketball. Anyway, he's in the audience. He's in the chat. So, Derek, I know you remember Joe. Anyway,
Told my son, what up, though? Did I bang on his ass?
No, you didn't. I don't think so. I hope not.
I had them bunnies, though.
What do you mean, snow bunnies?
No, nigga,
white girls?
Bunnies, nigga. I had bunnies before Energizer and white girls, nigga. I'm talking about springs, dunking, jumping. I was dunking in 6th grade, nigga. 10-foot rim, I could dunk in 6th grade.
Yeah. But Chucky had ups on you though.
Nigga, Chucky was a baller. He hooped. I was in the streets, but I had bunnies. Nigga, I was windmilling in the 7th grade, bro.
Chucky and Jerome and Eha, they were pretty good.
Nigga, you talking about the worst West Side get? Man, I ain't gonna talk.
I'm just keeping it real.
Like I said, ask them niggas that you mentioned about them bunnies.
Bunnies. Anyways, so Joe, what do you think about that the video? Is saying good morning, do you think that's another racist insult towards blacks?
Man, I just told you. That's why we was talking about something else. I said, fuck that video, nigga.
Yeah.
That videos, hey, you played it too long. Didn't nobody give a fuck about what
wait.
Good morning. Nigga, you know what good morning is? Is thanking God for giving me another day on this motherfucking earth. That's good morning. Waking up, Mama gone, mama picture sitting on my Bible, kissing my mama picture. That's good morning.
So if a woman tells
Good
you,
morning ain't
so
shit if you trying to make it negative. That's not a good morning.
oh, you said she's trying to make it negative.
No, but I'm saying making good morning negative, but it's positive because it should be a good morning and not even talking about it.
Right.
If it's a good morning, it's a good morning. Oh, I'm
It's a good.
energized. I'm ready to go to work. I got enough sleep. That's a good morning.
Right.
How the fuck you gonna take good morning to motherfucking making it something negative? That's what's wrong with these females, bro.
Oh, you're not supposed to talk about the females, Joe. What's wrong with you?
You
You're
put me
not
on this
supposed
bitch.
to
I
talk.
told you
You're not supposed to talk bad about women, man. That's
I
just.
didn't. I said that's what's wrong with them.
Well,
Just like
what?
there's shit wrong with us.
No. Elaborate a little bit more on that. Maybe I'm just not clear. What do you mean by that's what's wrong with them?
Taking something that's sensitive like that and making it worse than the problem is. Do you know a lot of females make problems that's bad or feelings got hurt and
Oh wow.
wasn't understood to the point where they'll make a little situation where you didn't respect them or say something or acknowledge them, and the outcome and the outlash from them is worse than the problem that even happened.
Pause that thought. Put a pin in that. Marlene just said, for your information, Neil, Thomas was an English knight. He came up with the term good morning in the 15th century. Shout out to Marlene for that. I didn't know that. I did not know that, Marlene. Ruth says, she says, I'm 75 years old and I agree. Go on and talk about the females. I'm one, and we need our men back. Go ahead, Marley. Ruth. Joe, they like you talking that talk, man. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but finish your thought.
Yeah, I appreciate what you said and acknowledging them because I'm on the podcast. I ain't really following the chat. I just logged into my Gmail. That's why you said thanks for the support, motherfucker, to try to motherfucker get on chat. So I'm trying to work it out. But holla at your boy because I've been having this epiphany, right, Neil?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of motherfuckers want to put it against guys and girls and guys and relationships and baby daddies and failed marriages and flings and zings and shit. I'll take it to Hotel Transylvania. When you zing with a motherfucker, when you motherfucker look at that girl, motherfucker be like, God damn, you know I'm gonna be there for the rest of your life. So you're gonna do anything in your power to be with that person. But the real person shouldn't change you though. So you do whatever you can to get with that person. And then when you get with them, it's to the point where like I said, you zing to the point where it's like, damn, she'll do anything to make sure that I'm straight too.
But Joe, do you think today that these women are worthy of a good man?
No.
No. He said it, y'all. He said it. Let me
no. I said no.
Whoa.
Let me pause there.
Joe. You
That's
cold, man. Hold up.
I don't need a man. I'm independent. I'm doing for myself. I'm
right. See, I didn't mean it. See, right, and that's exactly what I was trying to say. And this motherfucker rudely interrupted me. I was gonna say no. A woman don't need a motherfucking nigga, just like you don't need a man. So is these worthy? No, you got to be worthy yourself to even be able to show love to a motherfucker. That was my whole point about that. Is when you zing, like I said, Hotel Transylvania, nigga. When you see a motherfucker that's on the same shit and y'all together, nigga, that shit is on the poppy. Y'all don't need each other, and you don't need a motherfucker that needs you. You want a motherfucker that wants you.
So you believe that when a woman says, I don't need a man, that it's a valid statement. You think that's valid, that she can go on throughout the entirety of her life without the assistance or of a man?
Hell yeah.
Really?
Why the fuck ain't she? They got a motherfucking You got motherfuckers donating and jacking off, motherfucking putting their motherfucking shit in the motherfucking sperm bank till they motherfucking get their eggs fertile. I don't need a man and get
But
pregnant, have a
Joe,
kid, and still live a full life.
but there are studies that show that a woman between the ages of 40 to 50 years old making $100,000 a year, single, alone with no children, no husband, she is the she is the highest demographic of the unhappy population. Basically, she's the least happiest demographic.
She's the
A
least
woman,
happiest people out of statistics, you mean?
yes, a woman that's 42 years old, alone, no kids, no husband. She is the highest demographic that is the least happiest.
So
So
she,
what you're saying is, hey, women should just carry on with this whole mantra of I don't need a man, but when they get that age, they just suffer and die alone and deal with it.
right. Well, it's the thing. They suffer along and deal with their consequences of their actions. If they wanted to have a baby, they could have went to fertility clinics and got pregnant. If they couldn't get pregnant, they should have been on
But don't you think that
motherfucking
child deserves a father? Don't you think that child deserves to have a father?
shit. That child also deserves to even be born.
Hold up. Janet says, I think Janet said something to you, Joe. She said that I disagree with Joe. My husband passed away and I still need a man to mow my lawn and fix things around the house that I can't. Ooh, that's true, Joe. What about the
Yeah, but
miscellaneous tasks around the house?
but and I hate to say it like that. She said her husband died, right? Well, shit. Guess what? A lot of people in my life died, and I'm not even gonna go into that. Doesn't mean that you need a man. That just means you just need to be yourself and do what you need to do because you ain't got a man. He gone. Now, if you get another man, that's a different story. But since you don't have one, that means you don't need one because you ain't got him. He's there. So that means you have to do exactly what the fuck you got to do. So motherfucker, keep moving forward and keep going there. Because at the end of the day, on some real shit, let me keep it real to the audience and people that's living. I done lost 2 brothers, my daddy, my mama, 2 grandmas, a grandfather, 4 uncles, 5 aunties, and 37 cousins since I was age 10. Statistic, nigga. Grew up in the hood. Mama on crack, daddy gone. Nigga off heroin. I'm still here. I don't need nobody. Woman, male, nothing. Yes, I appreciate help and all that shit, but you don't need nobody. Only thing you need is yourself and your will. The will that God gave us, even when they fucked up.
Joe, do you think you would have made better decisions if your family was intact, like your mom and dad stayed together, married and stuff?
I might have made better decisions, but guess what? My life wouldn't be my life right now if what happened didn't happen. My mama just died 6 months ago, bro, in the county. I couldn't even motherfucking go to her funeral. Trustee. Nigga, I ain't had no felonies in my record. I ain't never been to prison. 3 weeks before I'm supposed to get out of jail, mama died. I can't even go to the funeral. Emergency hearing on Sunday or Saturday with Judge Simpson. You want to do it your way? We're going to do it my way. No. Couldn't even go to the funeral. I'm still standing strong.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I think that's drastically different from these are circumstances that happen to you out of sheer circumstance. This isn't something.
Year.
But these aren't. What you're describing isn't self-inflicted. These things naturally happen. What's different though for what you see happening with women is they're proudly and boldly saying that they don't need a man and that men are just utilities, a wallet, right? What they can extract from him. He's just a resource. Essentially just a resource to them. So what do you think about that? I mean, I get what you've been through, but I think that's 2 different situations.
Okay, but see, the whole point of me saying, let me put my camera back on. The whole point of me saying that what I've been through is the same way what a female and other people have been through. Because shit, if she been hurting on her ass, poverty, motherfucking couldn't do it, mama on crack, this and that shit, she might have had to sell her ass, get on the pole, whatever. So if she, instead of selling her ass and getting on the pole, she rather motherfucking hustle a nigga out of the motherfucking streets from her game. That's a whole nother story, and that's more respectful than selling your ass on the pole, though, right? But niggas forgot about that.
Real quick, just to piggyback on the last topic we was talking about, the good morning thing. DP said, I've heard that the phrase good morning is basically casting spells to start the day on a negative subconsciously. Some people say grand rising. Never heard it was from slavery, though. And Ruth says, DP, I also heard that it's a spell too. Wow, you guys, I don't know. You guys might be taking this a little too far.
I don't know about too far, but Halloween was the other day. It's done. We ain't Twitch sisters, ain't no hocus pocus. I'ma put a spell on you.
And now you're mine. Hey, that's my movie. Anyway, okay.
I just watched it again.
Man, that is the movie. Would you stream it?
Nate, I ain't about to tell the whole internet how I do everything, but I ain't gonna pay for cable no more. I can do it. I mean, you gotta have certain stream services you do have to have. Like Disney Plus is one of them, and that's where Hocus Pocus and all that shit is on. And then you gotta have internet, like Chromecast or Fire Stick, and then you don't have to pay for shit else. I just like Disney because even if you ain't got the motherfucking internet with you, you can download that shit and travel with it and watch the shit where you going.
All right, well, let's move on. What's happening, Tyler?
How about I pick a topic?
No. We're going to this last one, and then you can.
It's
you
hot
can
in the kitchen. I thought you said it's hot in the kitchen with Joe.
All right.
Because let me tell you about how it's hot in the kitchen.
Tanya says, "Thank God Halloween is over." Yeah.
Thank you. Right? Me too. My son only went to 15 houses, and he was a soldier. He only 2.5. We only went to 15 houses because he got excited about seeing shit blowing up. But it was cold as fuck on Halloween.
Yeah, it was pretty cold, man. It was really chilly.
No, not pretty cold. It was cold as fuck on Halloween. And my son, we soldiered 15 houses for him his first motherfucking Halloween experience because we ain't go trick or treating last year. And that nigga only 2.5, but I'm just saying, like, nigga, it was cold as fuck on home.
DP says women need men, men need women. That's how we were created. Humanity ends when men and women are no longer together. I agree with you, DP. I agree with you. All right, Joe, go ahead. You go ahead, man.
No.
Start up the next topic.
I was reading it. You was reading what she DP just said.
No, right. I thought you said you want. I thought you wanted to.
And women. No, I'm gonna go on that one. Right there.
All right, go ahead.
Men need women and women need men, yeah, to reproduce. You know, it's in the Bible, but it's to the point with motherfucking technology and the way the world is, you don't need a man. You could go to a motherfucking clinic and get pregnant and still reproduce and don't need a man. Just like the motherfuckers that don't need a woman and go sell their motherfucking sperm because they need money. We're gonna reproduce regardless. The way the world is.
Yeah, but I don't know, Joe. I think the women today aren't really meeting a lot of men's standards. I mean, a lot of them are more promiscuous than ever before, overweight, and they have a lot of baggage. So what are the guys, what is a man of integrity supposed to do? Is he supposed to just settle?
What you mean settle? You go.
Is he supposed to just settle for a woman that has
back on? No, you got to settle because if that's the way the world is, you 30, you're in your mid 30s, and you mean
these women today will not settle for you if you don't make X amount of money.
You don't have to settle for them either.
Precisely, but why is it that when a man asserts his boundaries and his standards and what his preferences are, they're demonized? Like, for example, if you tell a woman, hey, I don't want to deal with a female that is loose, that has been ran through and has multiple past sex encounters with XYZ. And what if you tell a woman that she's fat? I mean, you got to lose some weight. I'm not interested in overweight, obese women. Why are men's standards shamed and demonized?
How man standards are demonized when them niggas can put their motherfucking pussy ain't got a motherfucking shape. Pussy is pussy.
Wait, Joe.
That's why ugly
Joe, we're
motherfuckers
talking
talk
about relationships, though, not just to have sex.
Relationships, but relationships and girls, and you didn't know. I'm talking about what you said. So, women that feel this way about themselves and the way they carry themselves is going to be the way they carry themselves, right? And man, I'm gonna be that nigga. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and carry themselves a certain way, right? So there's no difference between a bitch being blew out to a nigga that's dick done been in it so much and your motherfucking dick might fall off.
So are you saying men and women are equal?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Granted.
I mean, if you believe in God,
from a humanity standpoint, from a human standpoint, yes. Intrinsic value, yes. We all have intrinsic value, and we all are equal in the eyes of humanity. Understood. But I'm saying biologically, neurologically, physiologically, are we the same?
No. If you want to do it like that, I feel like that.
So you said we're not equal.
No, I would give it 49.99 males and 50.01 females.
What is that for?
They got it just a little bit, you know.
A little bit what?
Just a little bit, a little harder because they got to give us life, bro.
Whoa. Pause. What privilege or right does a man have that a woman don't? No. I'm asking you, what privilege or right does a man has that a woman does not have? Besides a man being able to have sex with multiple women and not be shamed for it. Besides that, what other?
Yeah, that's where that 0.1 comes in.
I'm asking you, what privilege or right does a man have that a woman does not?
None.
Thank you. So what do you mean by 49.99? Why does women have it harder? Why did you say women have it harder? In what way? In what capacity?
Because that 0.10 whatever percentage over men, because they have to give birth.
So you're saying women have it harder because they have to give birth?
Yeah, definitely.
Is it their choice to give birth?
Nigga, you wouldn't be here if they didn't.
No, I'm asking you, but that's their choice if they choose to do that.
Yeah, if they choose to do that, but still, regardless, it still has to happen.
But their bodies are biologically designed to give birth, so I mean,
exactly. So
as the human species,
0.10 come in from.
But
that's why they got it a little harder than we did.
But I would argue that all mammals give birth. I'm not trying to devalue the process of birthing and bringing forth life, but men, we are the spark of life. We carry the spark of life. We just implant it into the woman.
Right. The spark of life, and they give life.
No, it's not true. How do women give life?
How you don't? Just because you just like a horse. Everybody's seen horse videos, all that stuff. They got it harder. And what they just say? Read
okay, Marlene says, Ruth Ann says, Marlene, again, you are correct. Being from the 60s and 70s feminists, it's gotten way out of hand. I don't like to see women running over men. I tried using a woman dentist, doctors, and didn't work. Always didn't work. Uh-oh. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
I told you
the one before that.
Oh, she says
she was responding. Yeah, they going at it. You a little late in the chat.
I disagree. Oh, you can see the chat?
I can. Yeah.
I disagree that men and women are equal. Marlene says, ha ha ha. That makes no sense to me that a woman have it harder because they give birth. Ooh, she taking shots at you, Joe.
Shots
She
at me.
taking
No,
shots.
she got a kid. You
I
got a
mean, does
kid?
that matter? She's a woman.
Yeah,
She
it
can.
does. It
She's a woman.
does.
She can speak on that.
She can.
Why?
Does she
Why does
have
it
a
matter?
kid?
If she,
Because if she had a kid, it would change her mind. She wouldn't say that if she had a kid. Period.
you go,
Period.
Joe. I don't think
And
that. I don't think
she
that has
obviously
any.
doesn't have a kid because if she did, she wouldn't say that.
But Joe, that doesn't really hold any.
No, I mean it for real. Because she's either gonna come in the chat, I do have kids, or she's not. Till she has a kid,
All right,
that
Marlene.
0.10 whatever would
I don't
change.
even. All right. Well, Marlene, respond to whether or not you have a kid. I guess I don't know. Oh. She says I have 3 children, Joe. So she has the credibility to speak on it.
Okay,
3 of them.
You have 3 kids,
And
you
let me
still
just
saying
reiterate
that
what she
women
said.
don't have it harder than male. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, why do you think that women have it harder than men, Joe? I'm trying to understand that. We're responsible for the lights, the infrastructure, the building the roads, the bridges, the tunnels, the canals, the dangerous jobs. Men have a higher suicide rate than women do. We go to war. We're 66% more 66% more likely to be assaulted by other males. There's more of us in prison. I mean, what do you mean?
so that doesn't mean that. So you're saying because of that women don't have it harder than guys?
I'm asking you, please enlighten me. How do women have it harder than men when I just mentioned everything?
I mean, not even harder than men. That they're not more important was the point of the conversation.
No. It's not. This is not the issue. The issue is not whether or not men are more important than women. It's just who suffers more.
Right, women.
Which gender suffers more? Why do you think women suffer more than men?
Think about back in the day when they didn't even have rights before niggas had rights.
Yeah, and they were the happiness approval ratings for women then was a lot higher than what we have today. Now that they are more liberated than ever before in recorded history, now that women are more freer than ever before in history, they are more miserable. 1 out of 4 women is on some sort of psychotropic antidepressant medication.
All right. I'm gonna say to Miss Morris, sorry, and I apologize if I offended you. But I keep it
you
real,
got
I'm
him, Marlene.
sorry.
You got him, Marlene.
No, you didn't give me
I
nothing.
never see.
I respect women. That's the difference in change in men and women.
Okay, if you respect her, she wants to hear the truth. Don't just mollycoddle her. You ain't got to treat her with kid gloves.
Shit, nigga. I don't motherfucking sugarcoat shit. What the fuck you talking about?
She says, hold up. She says, really? Because I have 3 daughters.
She been said that. You late.
Which comment are you asking me to read, Marlene? She said decisions. Okay. Let's see.
I already read it. Go ahead.
The decisions that we make in life determines what we go through, whether female or male. Yeah, that's true. But I think that if a woman doesn't have instruction, she's headed for destruction. And what I mean is, typically, what the order of God is, God and Christ, Christ and man, man and woman. If a woman doesn't have a man as her authority, as her headship, she's destined for destruction. Ruth Ann says men suffer in silence.
And
that's so true, man.
And that's the point that she just said, what you just said about men. So
we're in the mess. We are in the mess that we are in right now, Joe, because the spiritual order of God has been compromised. Women are now in the dominant positions. They are in the positions of power now. They are the ones making all of the policy that we see being effectuated all throughout our country that's destroying us. Women are supposed to be in leadership positions. They are just not biologically designed or spiritually designed to lead men. They're not supposed to be above
Man, it's
Men are not.
about pussy, nigga. That's what it is. The fuck is you talking about? It's about pussy. The whole it's still
Wait, what you mean?
it's
What do you
pussy,
mean?
nigga. The life goes around. Kid comes from pussy, right? People get reproduced by pussy. Excuse my language, ladies, and I apologize, but that's how it is. It's about pussy, power, money, and
Well,
respect. So
and you
women want more respect.
and I think
So
that's
they can do it by themselves.
no. You know
And
what?
they actually have the opportunities and the tools to do it by themselves.
I think there's some truth in what you're saying, Joe, because I think that would explain all of the sexual what do you call it, sexualizing we see that's happening today with women nowadays. They believe that to be sexually liberated and to sleep with indiscriminate men left to right and to compete with men on a sexual front, they believe that's empowering. To devalue themselves is what they would consider empowering.
Well, that's funny you said that because girls, in the way that they actually talk about they need a man, goes all the way to the point of they all want to control relationships and make a motherfucker just do this, do that, and try to shape and mold a motherfucker. A motherfucker gonna be a motherfucker himself, just like you gotta respect the motherfucker to love you for yourself.
That's why you're not supposed to pedestalize women. You're just not. They will punish you for that. Look,
Right,
why do you think? Why do you think
the
old
one
sayings like?
dude.
Why
Okay,
do you
how
think
about
that?
this? Do you think men or women are equal?
No, I do not. Absolutely
You
not. They're
you
not
think
supposed to be equal.
man is supposed to be dominant, right?
I believe men are supposed to be in a position of authority. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Janet says, if a woman wants respect from a man, she needs to respect herself. I 1,000% agree with you, Janet. And this
Goddamn
is,
right.
and this comment reminds me of, Janet, the verse in the Bible: to find a wife is to find a good thing. So you're supposed to already be in preparation to be a wife in order to be found. So if you're damaged, broken, traumatized, you should not be going into no relationship, let alone a marriage, and expecting a man to piece you together. It doesn't work like that. You're not supposed to be, no one else is supposed to be responsible for your baggage. You're supposed to be whole. That's why you leave and cleave. Leave the parents' nest to cleave to your
You
husband.
said supposed to be whole, but what if a motherfucker and she didn't have it like that and she was in a hole? So a nigga supposed to play super saver then, right? Don't save her. She don't
She
want to
don't want to
be
be
saved.
saved. Don't
Yeah, well,
save
I'm
her.
just saying so, but I'm saying so they got to be saved if they get found broken and nothing. So that bitch is supposed to what? Transform to motherfucking love your stanky dirty ass draws?
That's why I asked you earlier. Do you think women of today are worthy of having a husband or having a good man? And I don't think so. I think
I
that
mean, I think you're worthy of
I
whatever
think
you get off
feminism,
this world.
huh?
I think that you're a woman or male get what they give in, and that's what they're deserving of.
Well, I mean, that's true. I mean, you are who you attract what you are. So if you happen to find yourself in a relationship with somebody who is broken or traumatized or has not had time to heal or become adjusted, then that is your fault. That's why I think if a guy gets with a girl knowing that she had some like a past in the sex industry, I think if that guy gets played later on in that relationship, that's his fault because he knew what she was going in. You should have never even given that type of woman your energy, your time.
But that's the same thing as a motherfucker that having an affair and expecting a motherfucker to leave a husband or leave a wife and all this shit, or motherfuckers on the side chick expecting a motherfucker to leave a baby mama or baby daddy and all that shit. It's what motherfuckers give into it, bro. So, do I think women are a little bit above males? Yes, because they got to
Oh
give
God,
childbirth and they got to have kids. Do I
Joe, you gotta
I should
stop
be
that, man.
respected? Hold on, but do I feel like I got to be respected as a man, and you're not gonna treat me or make me feel less than? Fuck yeah, too.
Joe, those two are incongruent. You cannot pedestalize a woman while simultaneously expecting her to respect you. If you
How am I
pedestalize her,
penalizing her when I'm putting her ass a little bit above me?
that's pedestalizing. If you're putting
Yeah,
her
but a
above you,
little
that is
bit above me, but
pedestalizing.
I don't hold it against her.
You're not
Actually,
supposed to hold it against her. You're supposed
exactly.
to.
So it's not penalizing, because penalizing is putting a motherfucker up there and thinking they better than you because they up there. No, I put them up there more in the spirit of God and have a motherfucking child. That's where I
But
put them up
God
there.
says
But far as respect level, it's gonna be respect.
there's not going to be respect. She can't respect you. She has to look down on you.
How?
Because if you're putting her above you, if you're putting her needs above yours, which is okay in the aspect of love, but as far as the position of authority, that woman should not be holding that position.
Nigga, yeah, and love don't have to be a relationship. The love could be giving you the most thing that you ever wanted in your life. Is like a kid. Like I just had mine 2.5 years ago. That's
Well, what
why
do
I
you
can
mean?
actually hit that tally mark for the woman a little bit above men, because that woman, yeah, we fucked, had a good time, and then what? Almost 10 months later, got a baby. She gave me my motherfucking best thing that ever happened in my life. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but
give her that little edge. Fuck that. I ain't gotta
I mean,
put her. She ain't looking down on me, but she gave me that.
okay, but Joe, technically you gave it to her. She just
Yeah, but she had to
incubated
go
it.
through it. She had to go through that struggle and that pain to make sure he got here or she got here.
Yeah, and I'm not devaluing that. I think that's a beautiful thing. I just think
And that's why I
nowadays,
said just that little on top of me.
no.
I'm telling you my
Women
point.
have been
That
giving
was my
birth
point.
for thousands of years. I'm not.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you're using what
1,000
she's
years I'd have felt the
naturally.
same way I feel about my kid now.
But listen, if you believe in God, you would know that God would not want it in that particular order. The man is supposed to be above the woman.
Okay, well, God wouldn't want that typical order, but gave everybody all this and freedom and will, and it's not the same way, right? So you got to go with the changes. That's why I say, hey, they giving out babies.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you see we are in the mess that we are in today because of the mentality that my boy Joe has just displayed in front of all y'all. This is that egalitarian, equal sort of. Honestly, Joe, it sounds kind of simpish.
Simpish how? Because nigga, I've been with girls before my son even got here for what 10, 12 years and took care of their kids and was the sole provider of the
Because a
household.
woman relies solely upon her man, her husband, to protect her and provide her that security and provision. You're supposed to
did
be the
that because
protector,
I
the
cared
provider,
about
and
her.
the priest.
And I did that because I cared about them.
All right, Miss Ruth Ann, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, but but I'm saying if you care about her, you would marry her first and foremost, right?
No. Marriage ain't got shit to do with label. You got me
Wait a
fucked
second.
up.
I'm not.
I might
But
not
listen.
get married.
It doesn't have to be through the state, though. You can marry her in a
I don't
church.
give a fuck. No, ain't no church symbol, notation, or nothing. If that's the case, I'll marry her through God and spirit, and she know I'm with her.
Right. So,
Right. I
have you
don't
done
need to
that?
put a label and do the whole ceremony thing. Nah, that's straight.
Well, see, then you're
That's
living
pure
outside.
love. That's just like a motherfucker. Do you believe that motherfuckers should get a prenup
I'm just
if
saying,
they
Joe.
so-called
Anything
love each other?
listen. I'm just saying within the
Oh
binds
no,
of.
listen, answer that. Do you think motherfuckers should get a prenup if they really truly love each other?
Yeah, I think if a man has built himself up and he's successful and he has assets and things like that, yeah, he should definitely get a prenup. Why not? He can protect himself. And if that woman loves him, she would understand. And 80% of marriages end in divorce because women file first. Women are the ones leaving these relationships and marriages. Men don't typically leave. Women are the ones that break up in divorce, file for divorce. It's not men leaving relationships.
Because of
Typically.
statistics.
Yeah, statistically,
But
80% of
like you
divorce
said, if
filings.
man is supposed to be the motherfucking all power, and then it shouldn't be no reason your woman want to leave you if you ain't handling your business.
That's what I'm saying. But you have to realize there's things that has been what's the word, added and injected into our legal system, which allows women sort of a scapegoat, like divorce, like what is it called, no fault divorce, right? Where now you don't need to have a concrete
insurance,
reason.
just like Michigan, nigga. Like I said, so you're gonna tell me that women ain't that notch up there? That's exactly my point. Thank you. I'm tuning off. It's 12 o'clock. I'll holler at y'all next time.
All right, Joe.
All right, nigga. I'm
Peace
gone.
out.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Curry. Interesting guy. I know. We are diametrically opposed, have diametrically opposing views on many things. But I appreciate you guys for checking in, man. I know this is kind of like a very weird, unconventional stream, but nonetheless, this is how we do sometimes, you know. I wanted to check in, tune in with you guys, and see how you guys are doing. Like the video on the way out, guys. I really appreciate you. I really do. I mean, look, I don't know where you guys are at. I'm in Michigan. Eastern Standard Time is 12 o'clock. You guys could be literally anywhere right now. You chose to be here, and I am so eternally grateful for that. I really am. Tune in, guys. Keep your notifications on. Make sure all that stuff is still active, because I know I haven't been on for a while. So YouTube tend to deactivate all that stuff. So make sure your notifications are on so you can that way you'll be notified when I go live. So nonetheless, I appreciate you guys. I will probably be back here tomorrow. I probably might. I just might. I think I'm getting back into the groove of things. How did the stream go? I mean, no technical difficulties, no audio issues. I mean, this was just overall, I mean, outside of Joe's outlandish comments, outlandish statements, I think it went relatively well, don't you think? And I apologize for the brashness and the some of the vulgar language Joe was using. But guys, some guests are going to kind of be that way, I guess. What do you want me to say? Nonetheless, I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great night. All right. Peace. Let me put my brand on.